3 winter mistakes are killing dogs right now, and veterinarians say 90% of owners completely miss number 2. If you brought your dog inside from the cold in the last 24 hours, what you did in those first 20 minutes could have triggered cardiac arrest. I'm going to show you the exact transition protocol that prevents sudden death, the water timing that stops bloat, and the paw protection that saves kidneys. Everything you need is in the next 10 minutes. Let's go. Here's the good news. This first mistake is completely preventable once you understand what's happening inside your dog's body. Bringing your dog from freezing temperatures directly into your heated house without any transition time. You think you're being kind, warming them up fast, but their body can't handle the sudden change. Dr. Amanda Peterson at UC Davis studied 340 dogs who died from winter-related heart problems. 73% of them collapsed within 30 minutes of coming inside from the cold. Let me explain what's happening inside your dog's body. When they go from 20-degree weather to your 72-degree house in seconds, their blood vessels expand too fast. Their heart suddenly has to pump 3 times harder to move blood through those expanded vessels. For dogs over 7 years old, this sudden workload triggers cardiac arrest. Watch for these signs on screen. The signs happen so fast, most owners miss them. Heavy panting that doesn't stop even after 5 minutes. Stumbling or weakness in the back legs. Pale gums instead of healthy pink. If you see these, you need to act fast. Here's your simple fix, and let me show you exactly what this looks like. Here's what you do instead. And this is critical. Create a transition zone in your home. When you come inside, keep your dog in the mudroom, garage, or any cooler room for 10 to 15 minutes. Leave their coat on for at least the first 5 minutes. Let their body temperature rise slowly and naturally. This one change prevents sudden cardiac death. Tell me in the comments if your dog has ever panted heavily after coming inside. I want to know how common this is. Now, before I show you mistake number 2, I need to warn you, this one is going to sound completely backwards. It's something you think is helping your dog after a winter walk, but it's actually the #1 cause of emergency bloat cases. Stay with me on this. Letting your dog drink cold water immediately after a winter walk. You think you're being responsible, hydrating your dog, but you're creating the perfect storm for bloat, a condition that can be fatal within hours. Dr. Michael Chen is an emergency vet who's treated over 200 winter bloat cases, and he says this is a silent epidemic nobody's talking about. Here's the medical reality. When your dog is cold, their stomach contracts and their blood flow redirects away from their digestive system to keep their heart and brain warm. If they gulp cold water into an already contracted, blood-deprived stomach, the stomach can twist on itself. This is called gastric torsion, and it kills in hours, not days. Here's what the data shows. Bloat cases increase by 340% in winter months compared to summer. Deep-chested breeds like German Shepherds, Great Danes, Standard Poodles, and Golden Retrievers are highest risk. But Dr. Chen says he's seeing it in smaller dogs too, especially dogs over 6 years old. Let me show you the warning signs. The signs are so subtle you'll miss them if you don't know what to look for. Restlessness and pacing. Trying to vomit, but nothing comes up. A swollen or hard belly when you touch it. Excessive drooling. Most owners think it's just an upset stomach and wait to see if it gets better. By the time they realize something's seriously wrong, the stomach has already twisted and cut off blood supply. Here's your new winter protocol, and I need you to follow this exactly. Wait 15 to 20 minutes after coming inside before you offer any water. When you do offer water, make it room temperature, never cold. Give small amounts at a time, half a cup maximum. Wait 5 minutes, then offer more if they want it. Never let your dog gulp water after being in the cold. This simple timing change saves lives. Quick question. Have you ever given your dog water immediately after a winter walk? Comment yes or no below. No judgment. We're all learning together, and what I'm about to show you in mistake 3 affects every single walk you take. Mistake number 3 is so common that you've probably done it today without realizing it. Not protecting your dog's paws from sidewalk salt and de-icing chemicals. Here's what makes this so dangerous. Your dog licks their paws after every single walk. They're ingesting toxic chemicals multiple times a day, all winter long, and you don't even know it's happening. Dr. Sarah Williams is a veterinary toxicologist, and she says the rock salt and calcium chloride used on sidewalks builds up in your dog's system over weeks and months. The symptoms start small, so small you blame it on something else. A little vomiting here and there, loose stools, excessive drooling. But Dr. Williams has documented cases where dogs developed kidney failure, seizures, and died from chronic salt poisoning over just one winter season. The chemicals also burn paw pads, causing cracks that get infected, and those infections can spread into the bloodstream in older dogs, whose immune systems are weaker. Margaret, 67 years old from Boston, noticed her 10-year-old beagle licking his paws constantly after walks. She thought it was just dry winter skin, maybe allergies. 3 weeks later, he stopped eating and started vomiting every day. The vet ran blood work and found severe kidney damage from salt toxicity. He needed IV fluids for an entire week and prescription kidney food for the rest of his life. His kidneys never fully recovered. Here's your protection plan, and you need to do this after every single walk. Before you go outside, apply paw balm or put booties on your dog's feet. After every walk, and I mean every walk, wipe all 4 paws with a damp cloth before your dog has a chance to lick them. If your dog refuses to wear booties, at least rinse their paws in lukewarm water when you get home. Check paw pads once a week for any cracks, redness, or swelling. And if you use salt on your own driveway or sidewalk, switch to pet-safe ice melt immediately. Your neighbors might not care, but you can control what your dog is exposed to on your property. Which mistake were you making? Comment 1, 2, or 3 below. I'm reading every comment, and I want to know which one surprised you most. Now here's something most vets don't tell you. There's a 4th mistake that makes all 3 of these worse. And if you're doing this, you're multiplying your dog's risk every single time you walk out that door. Not checking the weather forecast before your walks. I know this sounds simple, but here's why it's critical. When you check the forecast, you gain control over everything we just covered. If you see it's going to be 15 degrees with wind chill, you can plan a shorter route closer to home. That means less time in extreme cold, which reduces the temperature shock when you come back inside. If you know freezing rain is coming in 2 hours, you can walk now before the salt trucks come out. Your dog's paws stay protected from those toxic chemicals. And if temperatures are dropping fast throughout the day, you can time your walk for the warmest window, maybe 1 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. That 5-degree difference could be what prevents cardiac stress in your senior dog. This one habit, pulling up the weather app before you grab the leash, transforms you from reacting to winter dangers to preventing them. It takes 10 seconds and could add years to your dog's life. All right, let's bring this all together with your complete winter survival protocol. I want you to save this video so you can come back to these steps. Number 1, create your transition zone, mudroom, garage, or any cooler space, 10 to 15 minutes before bringing your dog into full heat. Coat stays on for the first 5 minutes minimum. Number 2, wait 15 to 20 minutes before offering water. Room temperature only, never cold. Half a cup at a time, wait 5 minutes, then offer more. Number 3, wipe all 4 paws after every single walk before your dog can lick them. Use paw balm or booties before you go out. Check paw pads weekly. Number 4, check the weather forecast before every walk. Plan your route and timing based on what's coming. Now, here are the emergency signs that mean you need to call your vet immediately. Don't wait to see if it gets better. Heavy panting that continues more than 5 minutes after coming inside. Trying to vomit with nothing coming up. That's dry heaving. A swollen or hard belly when you touch it. Stumbling, weakness, or collapse. Excessive paw licking that won't stop. If you see any of these signs after a winter walk, call your vet right away or go straight to the emergency clinic. These aren't wait-and-see symptoms. Winter should be the best time for you and your dog, but too many owners are losing their dogs to mistakes they didn't know they were making. Now you know the truth. It's those first 20 minutes after coming inside that make all the difference. The transition zone, the water protocol, the paw protection. These aren't complicated, but they're life-saving. Drop a comment right now. Which mistake were you making? Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4? And where are you watching from? How cold is it there today? If this video just changed how you'll handle winter walks, hit that like button and share it with every dog owner you know. Someone's dog will survive this winter because you shared this video. I'll see you in the next one. Stay warm out there.